So this is the last part. So after hibernation, estivation, you will learn about social behavior. The word is very much familiar to all. I don't need to explain much. What is social behavior? It's interaction when you interact with your friends, your neighbors, in your community, in your apartments, in the flats, and you are meeting people, you are talking to them, you are mixing it with them. So these all comes to these all interactions also develop in animals. So how do they actually interact? Social behavior is the set of interactions that occur among animals of the same species. They occur usually in the same species. The lion don't like to go and interact to a zebra. Of course, they like to interact into their own species. Now, many of them they live in groups, and they have given names for those groups. Like group of lions are called as pride, group of geese called as gaggle. So they have advantages and they also have disadvantages. Now, when same type of people live in the same area, or same type of animals live at same place, don't you think so? Competition for their food will be more. Competition or hunting will be, they have more competition in hunting. They have more competition for living area. Okay, they have to compete a lot. Now, what are the this was a disadvantage, not an advantage. I'm sorry. Now, what is an advantage? Of course, they can get their prey faster. A group can spot a predator more quickly than an individual can spot a predator. They know that this is my predator. Okay, be careful with this. But the disadvantage is that they compete. They compete for mates and food. Okay. Now, how do they communicate? We have seen a video of it before also, that they communicate by making some sounds, sight, sometime by looking at each other, sometime by their touch. So you can watch on video on YouTube about these, how do animals communicate, and you will see how how they make sounds, how they dance. You'll be amazed to know that they dance. They dance to, to communicate with their mates, or with their daughters, or with their childrens. Okay, now some animals communicate with chemicals. What is chemicals? Now, do you know the ant, when it is walking, it leaves a chemical on the ground so that the other ant follow it. Usually the queen ant is the special one here, but the rest of them, they have to follow them. So pheromones are chemicals released by one animal that affect behaviors of other animal and can signal danger. Even they can signal danger for that. In social hierarchy, individuals can sometimes fight to change their status. Now, what does this mean? This means that, of course, I said when they're in a group, okay, and they are dominant, they don't like the other to live, okay. So that time they can sometimes fight for their status. They fight for that. Example: wolves have a dominant male and female called the alpha pair. They have a dominant either female or a male. It's called a alpha pair. Okay. Now, some animals have a social structure determined from birth, such as honeybee colony, where one individual is the queen. Everyone knows that this kind of a honeybee is a queen of the whole society, or the whole colony, or the whole group. We usually call group as a colony. A bee colony is an example of set social structure. Several closely related insects have this type of social organization. So some of also, other than honeybees, even other they have social. So this was the lesson. Now you will complete your lesson review. You will complete all the questions what I've asked to, and then then, happy weekend. Enjoy your weekend. And then we will start with our classes on Sunday, inshallah, once again. Take care, girls. I miss you all a lot.